So what is a virtual assistant? Because there's a lot of different people that you can hire out there. What I like to do is divide up hiring into three levels. You've got the followers, you've got the doers, and you've got the experts. And you're going to need to hire all three levels as an entrepreneur. You can't just hire one. The followers, they're what I consider virtual assistants. For people might say anyone that works from home during COVID as a virtual assistant. For clarification purposes, when I say the word virtual assistant, I am just talking about the followers. Think $5 to $10 an hour, usually non-US. They might have years of experience. Could be 5 years of customer service experience, 5 years of data entry, 5 years of whatever, but they're there to follow your systems, your processes. If you don't have systems and processes, you're going to struggle to hire the followers. You're going to struggle to hire the virtual assistants. Even though they know customer service, they don't know how you want customer service done. So you need to have those systems in place. And the better systems you have, the more followers you can hire. And followers are obviously cheaper than the doers and the experts. The doers are the graphic designers, the video editors, the writers. You're not teaching a graphic designer how to be a graphic designer, but they're not consulting with you either. They're there to do that one thing at a very high level, and they do the same thing 8 to 10 hours a day. Now, this has nothing to do with virtual assistants, but here's just a quick business hack. You want to build up a Rolodex of doers. Every time you have a graphic design project, every time you need an update to your website, every time you need a blog written, you don't want to have to go post a job and start interviewing people. You want to, over the years, build up a Rolodex of reliable doers that go with you from company to company. Now, you might not need a full-time graphic designer. Some companies do. If you do, hire a full-time graphic designer. But I've built a Rolodex of reliable doers. I have 3 graphic designers. I have 3 video editors. I have 3 writers. I am one of their many clients. I respect that they have other clients. I don't give them on-call and urgent work where I'm like, drop everything and just do this task for me. Instead, I post in a Slack group. I say, hey, I have this project. Who can get to it? Whoever can get to it first gives me a due date, a due time. I approve it, or I ask someone else if they can get it done faster. And that is a much more efficient way to run your business. And if over the years, you're building long-term relationships with these doers and building up your Rolodex, and you can take them from business to business. A lot of my same people that I use with Outsource School, I use on past businesses as well. Find reliable people who can hit due dates, who can meet your expectations, who want that type of relationship with you. And remember, the followers, you're investing time, energy, and money into them. So you don't want a follower that works 5 hours one week, 10 hours the next, no hours the next week, 20 hours the next. That doesn't work. They're going to go out and find a more consistent client. You don't have to hire everyone full time, which we'll talk about, but there has to be consistency. Whereas the doers, if you do the Rolodex, then you don't need that consistency. You just can't demand on call and urgent. If your business depends on you having a graphic designer who is always on call and urgent, you need to hire them full time or 20 hours a week or some kind of consistent hours. Then you've got the experts, high-level freelancers, agencies, consultants. The key with the experts is they're bringing their own systems, their own strategy, their own processes to the table. If they're not bringing those, they're most likely just a doer. You say, hey, I need this graphic design project done. They're not consulting you with it. If they're saying, hey, we need a graphic design for Facebook ads, here's a strategy that I know has worked in the past, that's the expert. So experts could be $50 an hour. They could be $100,000 an hour. Doers are usually in that $10 to $40 an hour, but a lot of them are project-based as well.